is like the biggest hotspot in the state.
Yeah, well, that's the most densely populated. I mean, that makes sense, but, highest in the country right now. About under an hour away, I'll have a shot for you to get out to L.A. The 15th of this month is our 2022 Alter Ego Festival. We've given away plenty of trips for this, and I think this is I thought last time was the last week we were doing them, but fortunately for you, if you've struck out and want to go, you have a bunch of chances this week. So I'll have a keyword for you around 5:10 every day this week. So listen for those. Coldplay, 21 Pilots, Kings of Leon, Imagine Dragons, All Time Low, and more will all play. You and a pal, we fly you out, put you up for that weekend. Get you out there on Friday. The show's on Saturday. Get you back out on Sunday for the Alter Ego Festival. We're going to be in New York that weekend, actually.
I went to a Cavs game a couple weeks ago and had a little bit of a weird experience leaving the game.
Yeah.
You fell down?
I didn't fall down. Somebody fell down.
Oh, yeah?
Somebody fell down.
That was a guess. That was a shot in the dark.
Yeah. So went with Pants and a couple other friends. And as we're leaving the game, we're going to go to another bar and get another drink. And we're walking down 4th Street. And that was very weird that you just had your finger in your mouth like that.
Why do you guys keep staring at me?
You just had your finger in your mouth.
I had to shove out some M&Ms.
You had to what?
I had to dislodge.
Yeah, but when I turned my head and I just see you like rotating your finger
I
in your
didn't
mouth.
rotate. I put my finger in my mouth to get an M&M off my gum and lip
I got
region.
Yeah.
Alan was looking at me when I was trying to get my retainer had shifted, and I was trying to fix
she looks
my
like
retainer.
Fire Marshal Bill over there. I happen to look over just as a glance, and
my lip
she's
was
up there
caught,
like doing this.
My lip was caught on the
What the
top
hell
of
is
my
going on over
retainer.
here? Now she's like dislodging M&Ms.
I'm learning how to massage the logs.
So anyway, walking down East 4th Street, and we're walking past the valet, and this guy is going the wrong way through the valet, and he's going fast, and like he's like honking at people, he's got his windows down, yelling, like he's obviously drunk. And Pants had just seen the new Matrix movie, so he held his hand out like Neo to try and stop the car, and it worked. The guy just stopped, and then Pants walked around him, and then he turned to go down East 4th, but he went the wrong way down East 4th where the barricades are, and he almost hits the barricades and almost hits more people. And so
this wasn't like a guy trying to plow through a parade. This guy was drunk and going the wrong way.
He was drunk, going the wrong way, and trying to plow through people that were walking down a street that is made for pedestrians.
Right.
It's a thoroughfare.
Yeah. And so being the nice guy that I am, I had a bucket of popcorn with me. I had noticed this guy's drunk, so I share some of my popcorn with him through the window of his car.
Yeah, that's a nice thing to do.
As we all know, the quickest way to sober someone up, popcorn.
Popcorn.
Yep.
That's all I had. I was just trying to think on my feet.
Much in the same way as Mary was trying to dislodge M&Ms from her teeth, perhaps you thought to dislodge this guy from behind the wheel of his car.
Or dislodge
luring him
drunkenness.
with popcorn.
I was just trying to express to the guy that he was going the wrong way and he was being kind of a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got all upset with me.
Oh, how dare he?
Wow.
And he jumps out of his car. Well, he doesn't jump out of his car. He tries to get out of his car, and then his arm gets tangled in his seatbelt. So he kind of yanks himself to the point where, like, we thought he might have been reaching for a gun or something, but it was just that he was so drunk.
Reaching for a gun? I guess you never know these days.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
That he was reaching for he wasn't reaching for a gun. He was just tangled in his own seatbelt.
Because he wasn't wearing it. Probably.
How does this
Good
strap
chance.
work? You saw Dave Keckner got a DUI on New Year's Eve.
We're not done yet.
His story's not over.
It's okay when everybody else does it to me. Go ahead.
I didn't see that David Keckner got
Go
that.
ahead.
Okay. But this guy should have got a DUI. And then he comes running at me, and as he's running at me, he runs past my friend Pants, and Pants just gives him a little, just
shove?
he just wanted to check to see if the guy was stable, and he wasn't. He fell down real hard, and then kind of rolled around and tried to get up, and then he was trying to get us to fight him, but he kept looking for people to get between
Wait, this
them.
is all happening by where you wait for your car?
Well,
the valet there in East 4th,
Yeah.
the little valet booth where you wait for your car.
Yeah, but now we're on like East 4th, so we're probably
You're on East
Street.
4th.
Yeah, we're on East 4th in front of probably.
And where is his car?
Lola. He just left it there and came running at us.
How did he get past the barricades? Aren't there stone stanchions there with the...
There's metal rods there, and he just left his car in front of those, got out of his car,
By
ran
the valet
at,
waiting area. Now he's on foot in the middle of East 4th.
His car is on East 4th Street.
Parked.
But it's at the very end of where you can drive on East 4th Street.
It's at the west end of East 4th.
I believe it would be the south end of East 4th. Because
the
East
lake's the
Streets
other way.
Okay.
run north and south.
So south, right. Yeah. By where you wait for your car, the valet.
Yes.
Yes.
The guy's car is there.
Is
you
there.
guys are on foot.
We're just walking away from him.
Yep.
And he tries to run at me. Pants knocks him down. And then he gets up and he's like trying to like get us to try and fight him. But he's also looking for people to get between us because I don't think he realized that Pants that are pretty big guys. Like he didn't want to smoke.
Was this a young?
with those hands.
No.
Was this a young guy, older guy, like a drunken?
He looked like a drunken 30-something-year-old guy.
Okay.
And then out of nowhere, a lady dressed in all her Best Buy gear comes up and she's like, "You guys."
All her what?
She's
Best Buy, like an employee.
She is dressed head to toe.
Yep.
Two Best Buys.
And there's no Best Buy near
Around
downtown.
there, so you know
She
she,
just
was
lives
like,
there.
I'm sick of this.
She's come from work.
Yeah, so she comes
Blue
in
polo.
and she's like, "You get in your car and get the hell out of here." You know, I didn't even see what she did with him, but we just like we're just going this way anyway. So we just walk away, and that's the end of the story. But it was just like the hilarity of some Best Buy employee just coming and being like, "All right, everybody, show's over."
A Best Buy angel.
Yeah.
It's New Year's Eve.
Don't think
You
I.
don't act like
And so
this.
did he get back in his car and pull out properly? And how did the?
I guess he got back in his
Drunkenly.
car, but I mean, I hope he didn't hurt anybody because the guy was obviously drunk.
And you guys just continued walking down East 4th.
Yeah, we actually ended up going back to the other way on East 4th because all the bars were closed because of COVID. So there was only like one bar open.
I tell you what, man. The only thing
So that guy. So you didn't see that guy peel out?
Actually, we saw him going down the alley over by House of Blues. And so, yeah, that dude, I mean, don't drink and drive. That's the lesson here.
What was he driving?
Like a Ford Escape, and it was all banged up in the front.
It always makes me
why.
nervous when I'm like passing someone in traffic and their car looks like it's practically destroyed. I'm like, oh, they don't care. They don't
Yeah.
care how they're driving. They don't, you know.
You know how much I miss driving a car like that? And I know that I very
What
well
do you mean
could
you
go
miss
big
it?
because no one expects anything from you. They give you all the space in the world. For 2 years, I drove a two-tone Kia. The hood was black, the rest of the car was gold, and I had a huge guardrail gash all the way down the side of my passenger side.
Clear
And
away.
yes, nobody's around you. You don't have to use a blinker. No one cares.
Everybody gives you a wide berth.
Oh yeah, valeting that car
Now,
was
did anybody
my
share
favorite
popcorn
experience.
with you?
No, but I had enough snacks in there. I didn't need anyone to share snacks.
And that person is, whoever's driving that car is always going way over or
90.
way under the speed limit.
Yeah.
They're either
Well-
going 20 or they're going 90.
because if they're going 20, something's going to fall off of that car.
Yes.
Something's been
Yeah, there's a
rattling for
noise,
a month.
It's a lot of zip ties.
Right.
It's a lot of garbage bags in the, yeah.
And if they're going 90, it's like, I'm going to ride this literally till the brakes fall
Oh,
off.
yeah.
So why?
I loved
So
valeting
the brakes
that
fall
car.
off. That, you've really put your car through some paces when the brakes fall off.
Just let it
Yeah,
rip.
the whole thing.
The pads come right off.
What was that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that guy was a douchebag.
Yeah.
I hope he didn't hurt anybody.
Okay, now hold on.
Should have called the police.
As I guess I'm falling into my defending the people who don't deserve it. Yes, he was drunk. Yes, he was being obnoxious. What did you think was going to happen when you threw popcorn at him?
I thought maybe he'd be like, you know what? Maybe I'm being a little bit ridiculous.
Wait,
right
did
now."
you-
That antagonizing a drunk
I didn't
person was
think
going
that-
to end there?
I wasn't thinking. I was just reacting. And
You
he was,
made it
and
sound-
he almost ran over people, so I'm throwing popcorn at him to say, hey, stupid, you're being dangerous.
I understand that,
Oh,
but
I thought you made it sound like or what I heard was that you offered him popcorn.
That's what he made it sound like. He threw it into his open window.
But that's a very different story.
I shared some popcorn with him into his open window.
No, you threw popcorn.
I thought you were
at
trying to de-escalate by offering him some popcorn.
No, he escalated by throwing popcorn
Yes,
at
I
a drunk
definitely
man.
escalated the situation.
So what did you think was going to happen,
I
other
didn't
than him getting out of his car and threatening to beat you up? That's 100% what was going to happen.
I didn't think that wasn't going to happen.
Were you and OK Pants drunk?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we
so
weren't
everybody
driving.
Understood. I'm just clarifying. Everyone in this particular situation, aside from the Best Buy employee,
She may have been drunk. We don't know.
she might have been drunk too, but she had the
We don't
wherewithal
know.
to try to de-escalate formally. Okay, I thought maybe the guy pulled up and you were like, "Hey man, calm down.
No,
have some popcorn."
No, Bill made it worse.
I made it worse, yes.
Well, that is a very different story. For a second there, I wanted to cast you as a hero.
He wasn't.
I know you wanted to cast yourself as a hero,
Not even close.
and not.
I like to phrase it the way I like to phrase it because it allows you to paint your own picture of how
Because
I
it is a lie.
offered him the popcorn or how I shared the popcorn with him.
Right.
I shared the popcorn with him. Now you can't take that away from me. It was just
true.
from my
Forcefully.
hand.
You shared it
thrown
forcefully.
into his window.
Right. Yeah, you shared a handful of tossed popcorn at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He shared it at him.
Shared it at
He
him.
took
not
it
with
as an
him.
aggressive move.
Did he consume any of the popcorn?
Was his mouth
Maybe.
open?
I bet on the way home. He did.
I would.
Because he's probably like, how'd this get in here?
Yeah.
He dropped it under the seat, and as he's looking down, trying to get popcorn
Yeah.
from under the seat,
I have
crashes
a question,
into a bunch of people.
Because now I'm a little aggravated. If this guy were to punch you in the face, would you have pressed charges? Even
Probably
though
not.
it was like your fault?
I don't think it's my fault for him driving the way that he was driving.
But you didn't have to do anything.
I didn't have to do anything. I understand that. So
You
I
escalated
probably,
the situation.
you potentially exacerbated
Yes,
the problem.
I don't think I would have pressed charges.
If he punched you in the mouth, you would have just fought him and let it go. Or would you have? What would you
I
have
don't
done?
think he's gonna get me
Because you're so quick.
He got hands.
because Pants was there.
Because your stronger friend was nearby.
Because wait,
You know, Bill is fleet
hold
of
on,
foot.
wait. He's not stronger than me.
He's not stronger. Got it.
Strong ass. Me.
Okay.
We go to this gym. We're strong boys.
Do you guys remember the last time you got into a fist fight?
Mine was in high school.
I was still drinking. 2017 or 2018, the Cavs were in the playoffs.
Let me clarify. I think he means a fight with someone, not just you swinging wildly in the air.
No, yeah, for
Okay.
sure. I had run a 5K.
Where someone was far enough away. Only Mary's drunken stories would begin with, so I was running a 5K,
That's exactly
So
what it
productive.
was.
and I got in a fight.
Yeah, I ran a 5K
Yeah.
that morning. And
A charity 5K,
yeah.
most likely.
But the thing is, it was sponsored by
Take
vodka.
that, sick kids.
It was sponsored by a vodka, sponsor. So
Yeah.
after the thing, you got 2 free drink tickets.
Yeah.
So I'd been up since 6 o'clock in the morning.
You were running just
and
for those drink
ran.
tickets.
But here's the thing: is that I had just exercised for an hour and a half and hadn't eaten anything, and now I had 2 vodka drinks. And then at the end of those things, people
Great way to hydrate.
Well, people with more wherewithal are like, I'm not going to drink vodka at 9 in the morning, so they're handing out their drink tickets. So I had probably had 6 or 7 free vodka drinks. At the time.
There's nothing wrong with vodka at 9 in the morning. It's the 6 or 7 vodka drinks for breakfast.
They don't count.
That
Did you know that?
And you just exercised, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I got drunk fast and then stayed downtown all day and then ended up at a bar and got into an altercation with a friend of mine where she shoved me. I pushed her over a picnic table and then she
it's what we call full circle.
So you got in This is friendly fire.
This is friendly fire. This is someone I had been
So
drinking
this is like
with all day.
if I had gotten into the fight with Pants.
Yes. We had both been
See, we were
drinking
a
all
team
day.
together trying to take down evil. Even if, we did escalate it a bit, we at least were trying to stop someone from doing something bad.
Yeah.
Imagine if DUI popcorn guy had gotten out to break him and Pants up in the middle of the street.
Right. Yeah. So I pushed her over a picnic table. She hit her head. She got a concussion. And I got on top of her, was like, are you going to stop? I wasn't punching her in the face or anything
What
like that.
precipitated the fight?
But starting to drink vodka at 9 a.m.
No. But what?
I honestly don't remember.
Okay.
This is probably 2 or 3 in the afternoon at this point. So we had already been drinking all day.
Because plenty of people drink all day long, don't fight. So
Something happened.
Somebody said something that got you the wrong way.
Right.
And this was a friend.
Yeah. And so she went somewhere, called a boyfriend or got an Uber. or
Make the story
something.
better. A pregnant friend.
Not a pregnant friend.
Drunk
She was
pregnant friend.
hammered
Yeah.
all day.
All
there
right.
at 5K.
Yep. With twins, as I understand it.
And that night, got home. I think I went home and took a shower. I was very, very drunk, like in and out of consciousness drunk. Went home, took a shower. I think it was like a second or third date with this guy. And we went to a Cavs playoff game. We met at a Mexican place downtown. And
This
had,
is the same day?
Same day, all the same day.
So this guy's going, this chick's a keeper.
Dude, met at this Mexican place downtown, and we had like margaritas and stuff and food before the game. And I passed out in my seat at the game. And these were like nice seats at a Cavs playoff game.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I'm
you've
sitting
mentioned
there
this. A guy sitting there and-
hammered. Yes, this
Yeah.
is how this day started.
Yeah.
I've mentioned the passing out in the seat at the Cavs playoffs game before, but I didn't tell you guys that I had got in a fist fight
This is like a-
that day earlier.
This is like a choose your own adventure.
Yeah.
In reverse.
So
This is Memento.
he and I didn't date anymore after that. So my last fist fight was also a last date.
And also
Some
Cavs
iPhone.
game related.
And Cavs
Yeah.
related. Yeah.
Some I fault her at 25K this
What do
morning.
you know about where you exercise? When did you exercise last? Are you better than me? How fast are you?
How fast are you?
That was my last fist fight. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, my last fist fight was my senior year of high school.
Yeah.
So, like, I haven't been in an adult fist fight.
That's a way to do it. You
I would
don't
say
need to be
adults
fist
who,
fighting it as an
I would say
adult.
adults who do that. I'm just like, what was your motive that day? Like, did you wake up like, I'm gonna get into a fight today? I'm
Some
gonna
people do.
Yeah, some people. I mean,
They're just so angry at the
I
world.
I got friends that was the reason they would go out on like when
To fight?
Like my friend,
Get a
when
tussle?
he
I
was
don't
in
like
college,
friends like that.
When he was in
They're
college,
liabilities.
and like probably till he was about 25, that's how he liked going out because he just like
Challenge
knocking people out.
Yeah.
and
Was
it
he a big dude who would take his shirt off?
No, he's a short guy,
Oh.
stocky guy. You
Yeah.
know
Oh,
him.
no. Napoleon
Yeah,
syndrome.
yeah.
Yeah.
Napoleon complex, whatever.
But he would end fights pretty quick though.
Yeah.
And he was
See, I don't like that because those guys are always looking for their next victim, and then they're a liability because those guys that he knocks out also have friends, and they will recognize him, and they will recognize you, and they're like, "Oh, I remember you. You're with so and so that knocked my friend out. I'm returning the favor." Pow! Nope, not me.
When did you throw hands on Prospect Avenue? Was that your last fist fight?
Well, that was just to defend myself.
well, this is the last time you were in a fist fight.
Oh,
Not the last time you.
Not a fisting fight.
GameStop was just like their a scapegoat, I guess, like middle school.
Okay, so you haven't had one.
Alan, did you have any in your post-divorce days when you were being crazy and going out? I could see you
A
starting
fist
a fight.
fight?
Alan got
No.
punched in the face.
No.
Vanilla
He
Ice
fought
punched you,
Vanilla
right?
Ice.
Oh yeah.
Well, but that wasn't me. I didn't go
And it's not a fight.
starting a fight. Right. I just laid one into him after he took a swing at me.
That's kind of a fight.
I think of a fight takes up a few minutes. A fight is
There's
more,
a tussle.
Yeah, there's back and forth.
Oh, and Alan rip his shirt open like you would be to me.
Dude, do you know what though? You know, like the guy that Bill's describing because they put their hand behind their head and rip their shirt off in one pull.
Oh, this guy.
Have you never seen a guy do
I've
that?
never seen that in my
how
life.
experienced of a fighter they are is that
Yeah.
they can take it from like their in between their shoulder blades.
I bet there's a
and
hashtag
pull.
you can look up and find that.
No
Just guys
way.
doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bill shared his popcorn the same way that Miles Garrett helped Mason Rudolph put his helmet back on.
Right.
Exactly.
Someone.
Exactly. I learned it from watching you,
MG.
Miles Garrett.
Right. And another piece of the Mary Santora puzzle falls into place.
I would also like to be on record as saying I've never been arrested. As these stories
You are now
come
on
out.
record. That is the most amazing
It is
thing out of all of it.
The fact that
Never DUI, never crashed a car.
I've crashed 6 cars.
That's the reason why you had such bad
You never
luck since you've
crashed
been
into
sober.
another car, I thought.
Yes.
Oh, you have?
I've totaled 6 cars
Drunk?
drunk.
I thought, what was this whole thing with you? Oh, you
I've
never got a
never gotten
DUI.
a DUI.
She just never got a
Oh,
DUI.
geez.
And I've
Jesus.
never gotten arrested.
That's even more amazing. How
That's
did you
why
total
I
6?
quit.
You hit other people's cars?
I hit trees. I hit guardrails.
Jesus.
I've never.
This was damage to the car you were driving.
to the car I was driving.
You didn't total another person's car.
No.
Oh, okay.
I've totaled 6 of my own cars.
Yeah.
But you hit other cars.
I have rear-ended other cars.
Yeah.
That's why I quit driving. Quit driving.
Yeah, you should do that
I just
too.
walk everywhere. I'm too drunk to have a license. No, I quit drinking.
Well, you're
because
on the other
of that.
side of it, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you wreck a car, it's just because you're a woman driver. Am I
Correct.
right? Hi-oh. Okay, I got a break. If you want to get a text for anything, 35192 to do that. You can listen anywhere you are on the iHeartRadio app.